Life after 70? 7 warning signs you should never ignore. At first, everything seems normal. A few aches here, a little forgetfulness there. You brush it off. It's just age, you say. But what if those little signs are trying to warn you? What if your body is whispering before it screams? You see, after 70, life doesn't slow down. It changes direction. And unless you know what to look for, those quiet shifts can become dangerous. You've lived for decades. You've overcome storms, built families, survived losses. You know what strength feels like. But strength isn't just about carrying others. Sometimes it's about listening to yourself, to your bones, to your breath, to the quiet tremor in your hand, to the fatigue that no nap can cure. These are not just symptoms. They are signs, clues, messages your body and mind are sending, asking for help, for change, for attention. And in this video, we will uncover 7 critical warning signs you must never ignore after 70. Not to scare you, but to protect you, to empower you. Because life after 70 isn't the end of the road. It's a new chapter, and with the right awareness, it can be one of the most fulfilling of all. If this message resonates with you, subscribe now. This channel is here to walk with you every step of the way. Warning sign number 1, sudden or persistent fatigue that disrupts your day. Fatigue isn't just tiredness. Tiredness fades with rest. Fatigue lingers. It clings to your body like wet clothes. You wake up already drained. You sit more than you move. Even joy starts to feel heavy. But here's the truth. At 70, fatigue can be your body's distress signal, an alarm not to be silenced, but decoded. Persistent fatigue may point to anemia, where your blood can't carry enough oxygen. Heart disease, silently making each heartbeat a harder task. A thyroid imbalance, where your internal rhythm slows to a crawl. Or even depression, masked by yawns and apathy. Too many people at this age say, "I'm just getting old." Number aging doesn't mean vanishing. It doesn't mean fading away in silence. Fatigue that interrupts your life is not normal, it's information. And information is power if you listen. So ask yourself, have I lost interest in my favorite activities? Do I feel winded just from walking to the mailbox? Does rest no longer restore me? If your answer is yes, don't wait. Talk to your doctor, run the tests, dig deeper. Because sometimes the quietest symptoms carry the loudest truths. Warning sign number 2, unexplained weight loss or loss of appetite. There's a silence that comes with skipped meals, a shrinking of hunger, a fading of desire for food, for conversation, sometimes even for life itself. If you're losing weight without trying, if your clothes start to hang loose, if your plate stays full but your energy feels empty, this is not just aging, it's a warning. Unintentional weight loss after 70 could point to cancer, quietly consuming from within, digestive disorders like celiac or Crohn's disease that disrupt absorption, depression, where the hunger for life fades from the inside out, dental issues which make chewing painful, leading us to avoid food. This isn't about vanity, it's about vitality. Because food is not just fuel, it's connection, it's memory, it's medicine. When the appetite fades, the spirit can begin to fade too. So ask yourself, have I stopped craving the foods I once loved? Have I lost weight for no apparent reason? Do I eat less because it's painful, or because I simply no longer care? Do not ignore the quiet retreat of your appetite. Sometimes, the body whispers goodbye before we're ready to hear it. Warning sign number 3, memory lapses that go beyond senior moments. You walk into a room and forget why. You misplace your glasses, only to find them in the fridge. You forget names, not just once, but repeatedly. And lately, it feels like something is slipping through the cracks of your mind. Forgetfulness is common. But when memory loss becomes persistent, when it starts to interfere with your daily life, it may be more than age. It may be a sign of cognitive decline. After 70, we must remain vigilant. Because what starts as simple confusion can evolve into mild cognitive impairment, a potential precursor to Alzheimer's, early stages of dementia, where time and identity begin to blur, or the effects of a stroke, medication interactions, or nutritional deficiencies, like B12. And herein lies the danger. The more we ignore it, the deeper the shadows grow. But when caught early, the mind can be guided back to clarity. Memory is sacred. It carries your stories, your identity, your love. So, ask yourself or someone close to you, have I been repeating the same questions often? Do I get lost in familiar places? Has my decision-making changed in subtle but concerning ways? You are not your memory alone. But when the mind begins to fade, we must act, before names, faces, and moments become strangers. If any of these signs sound familiar, comment below. I choose to stay aware. Your voice might encourage someone else to seek help in time. Warning sign. Number 4, changes in balance, gait, or frequent falls. It starts subtly. A stumble on the stairs, a misstep on flat ground, a sudden fear of walking without support. But each fall, each close call, is a message. The body is losing its anchor. After 70, our sense of balance becomes a delicate symphony. Bones, muscles, the inner ear, vision, the brain, they must all work in harmony. When that harmony fades, the risks become more evident. Frequent falls may reveal neurological issues like Parkinson's or mini strokes, weakening muscles or brittle bones, an invitation for fractures, vision problems causing the world to blur or tilt, or even side effects from medications that affect clarity or blood pressure. A single fall can steal your independence, but the real danger is not the fall itself. It's what you do after the fall. So, ask yourself, do I feel unsteady when walking? Have I started avoiding movement for fear of falling? Do I grip walls or furniture to move through my home? Don't wait until a fall sends you to a hospital bed. Proactivity is protection. There are therapies. There are exercises. There are tools to help you walk with firmness again. A single step, firm and confident, can reclaim your ground. Warning, sign number 5. Shortness of breath, even without effort. You climb a few steps and your chest tightens. You talk for a little too long and find yourself gasping. You lie down and it feels like the air is slipping away. This is not just age. This is a whisper from your lungs, from your heart, from your life force itself. Shortness of breath, especially when it's sudden or constant, may be a sign of congestive heart failure, where the heart can't pump efficiently. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, often overlooked in former smokers. Pulmonary embolism, a silent, deadly clot in the lung. Or even anxiety disorders, manifesting as physical suffocation. Breath is sacred. It is the rhythm of life itself. When that rhythm falters, your entire being begins to echo with unrest. So ask yourself, do I feel winded during simple tasks like dressing or showering? Do I wake up breathless in the night? Is there a tightness in my chest that refuses to go away? Don't let your breath slip quietly away from you. Your life speaks through your lungs. Listen. Warning sign number 6. Chronic pain that becomes the background of your life. You don't remember when it started. A dull ache in the knees, a stiffness in the back, a burning in your joints that greets you every morning like an old enemy. And slowly, pain becomes part of the furniture, always there, always present, until one day you stop complaining because no one seems to listen. not even you. But pain is not just discomfort. It is a language. It is your body's last attempt to be heard. Chronic pain after 70 might mean arthritis, grinding the joy from your joints. Osteoporosis, weakening your bones from within. Nerve damage, especially in diabetics or stroke survivors. Or unresolved inflammation, slowly burning beneath the surface. Too often, elders are told to endure, to be strong, to stay quiet. But strength is not silence. Strength is attention. Strength is saying, this is not okay. So ask yourself, do I wake up with pain every day? Has it become normal for me to avoid movement? Has my world shrunk because of discomfort? You were not born to suffer in silence. You were born to feel fully. And yes, there is help. There are treatments. There is relief. But first, you must believe that you deserve to live without pain. Warning sign number 7, emotional withdrawal or social isolation. It starts subtly. You cancel lunch with an old friend. You let the phone ring and don't pick it up. You sit by the window watching the world go by without you. You tell yourself it's peace, but deep down it feels like disappearing. Social withdrawal is not just a mood. It is a form of slow fading, a gentle vanishing of joy, purpose, and connection. After 70, isolation can be as dangerous as any disease. It's linked to depression, often hidden behind smiles and silence. Cognitive decline, as the brain craves stimulation. A weakened immune system, as loneliness chips away at the body. A shortened lifespan. Yes, loneliness can kill. But here is the light. The soul never stops hungering for connection. And it's never too late to reach out. So ask yourself, have I stopped calling the people I love? Do I go days without a real conversation? Have I convinced myself that no one would miss me if I disappeared? You are not invisible. You are irreplaceable. And someone, somewhere, is waiting for your voice. Reconnection is not just possible, it is healing. It is sacred. You've made it this far, and that says something powerful. You still care. You still want to live fully. Not just to exist, but to thrive. These 7 warning signs are not meant to scare you. They are invitations to awareness, to change, to reclaiming your story. Because life after 70 is not a slow descent. It can be an ascent into wisdom, clarity, and a deeper love. But only if you listen. If this message touched you in some way, share this video with someone you care about. And comment below, I choose to live fully and awake. Let others see your courage and find their own.